Let's talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is November the 6th, 2019. I just watched some NXT. It was a little bit of invasion happening on NXT. Before the show even starts, my nose is bugging me again. You guys are going to see that all the time. Before the show, Undisputed Era got attacked by the OC. I guess it was a trailer or something, I don't know. But behind the trailers, Undisputed Era was trying to make a message to the OC, to Raw and SmackDown, mostly. And then they got attacked by the OC. And then the show started, and they showed the footage of what happened and then all this stuff. And then the OC came out to the ring, to the NXT arena, and talk about NXT and all this. All their champions got beat up because all the champions are the Undisputed Era, except for the women's champion. She didn't get beat up because she's not part of the Undisputed Era. So, and then here comes Tommaso Ciampa. He says some words, and then he says he's not worried about War Games. He's going to worry about this war between the OC and the Monday Night Raw and NXT. And then his two guys that's going to be at War Games, Keith Lee and Matt Riddle, came out. So we heard the main event will be a 6-man tag team match. The OC versus Ciampa, Keith Lee, and Matt Riddle. That's going to happen on NXT. It wasn't a big invasion, but I will tell you guys what I think. Why it's not going to be a big invasion for Monday Night Raw and NXT. On NXT. I will tell you guys maybe at the end. But first match of the evening, we have Pete Dunne versus Damon Priest. It was a pretty decent match. Mostly all these matches were pretty decent and pretty long as well. Like, the fans went nuts about it, but I watched it live. I normally don't watch wrestling live because I'm not awake. Oh my god, it was a long show. But it was a pretty decent match between Damien Priest and Pete Dunne. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent. I enjoyed the match, but the winner of that match was Pete Dunne by submission. By how Damien Priest got the win, I think it was last week. He did a low blow when the referee wasn't looking, and he did his finisher. That's what Pete Dunne did. Damien Priest was covering the referee, so looks like he was going to get hit, but he was covering up, so he couldn't see. And Damien Priest looks like he wanted to do another low blow, but he got caught. And then Pete Dunne did a low blow, and then he did an arm bar, and he almost broke the fingers of Damien Priest, and then he tapped out. That wasn't the end, because we had Killian Dane come out to attack Pete Dunne, and then they start stomping on him. And then Damon Priest says, get off of him, and then he starts stomping on him, and then Killian Dane attacked Damon Priest. After that, Damon Priest went out the ring, and then Killian Dane ended Pete Dunne with the Vader Bomb. And then he went outside the ring, and then Damon Priest attacked him outside Killian Dane. And Killian Dane just shoved him right to the stairs, and did a cannonball onto Damon Priest on the stairs. Man, that's a lot of work. A lot of words. So all that happened. And then we had Tamara versus Satana Garrett. I heard about the Satana girl. I believe she was in the Mae Young Classic. I don't know if it was the first one or the second one, but I know she was in one of those. But the winner of that match, I thought that it was a pretty decent match. I liked it. Was Tamara got the win by doing like a Shining Wizard, but she grabs the arms and then she does a kick in the face and got the 1, 2, 3. Man, it was an amazing move. Pretty cool moves. We had Shayna Baszler versus Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai wants to show Rhea Ripley and Shayna Baszler why she should join the Rhea Ripley's team at War Games. Because we found out 3 ladies that's going to be in the War Games on both teams. Shayna will have Io Shirai and Bianca Belair. And Rhea Ripley will have Candice LeRae and Tegan Nox. This was a pretty decent match. It was awesome, but ladies and gentlemen, of course, Shayna has to attack the leg. All this stuff, and then the winner of that match with the choke but she got reversal once, and then she got it again, and Dakota Kai lost the match to Shayna Baszler. And then the Duke and Mook and Shayna attacked them, and then the rest of the people was in the War Games attacking each other. Oh my goodness gracious, it was crazy. And then here comes Mia Yim with the dang candlestick. Hey, it's Kenny. She's been whacking all the ladies except for Rhea Ripley and her team. She attacked Shayna Baszler's team, and everybody ran away. And Rhea Ripley chose her last person to be on the team, Mia Yim. And she told Dakota Kai, I'm sorry, but you didn't make the cut. And looks like Dakota Kai is upset. I think Dakota Kai is going to turn heel because we're supposed to have a ladder match next week with Mia Yim versus Io Shirai for advantage in the War Games. Because I believe it's like it's like a Royal Rumble, something like that. It's a countdown. Or a lethal lockdown like TNA. So like that. You need advantage because they will have... It will be like two people will start, and then another person will come in, and then it's going to be like a minute, and that person will get beat up by those two people. Yeah, it's hard to explain. It's hard for me to explain. I don't know if they changed the rules. We have Angel Garza versus Tony Nese in a cruiserweight action, and it was a number contendership to versus Lio Rush next week. It was a pretty decent match. I totally thought they're going to make Angel Garza win, and guess what? They did. The funny part is that Angel Garza was about to rip his pants off like he normally does, but Tony Nese didn't let him. And then he was trying to do a powerbomb off the turnbuckle, a sunset powerbomb, and then he does a powerbomb. But he did it because he ripped off Angel Garza's pants for him. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Angel Garza got the win by doing his weird butterfly DDT, something like that. I don't know. The angel wings. And he got the win. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Lio Rush came out, wants to shake Angel Garza's hand, and he got slapped in the face by Angel Garza. Why would you do that to Lio Rush? He wasn't trying to do anything to you, but he was smiling. And then we have Dominic versus Isaiah Swerve Scott. I forgot his name. It was an awesome match. It was a very long match, but Dominic and Swerve actually made a good match. I enjoyed this match. But the winner of that match, with Feast Your Eyes move, was Dominic getting the win. Then we have our main event, 6-man tag team, Ciampa, Keith Lee, and Matt Riddle versus the OC. This was a big match. It was a crazy match. To start off is that they didn't wait until the bell rang. They attacked each other and ba-ba-boo-cha, all that stuff. And then at the end, the match even ended because the referee got knocked out because Keith Lee did a pounce, I think it was on AJ Styles, and ran into the dang referee. And then when Tommaso Ciampa was about to get the win with his angel wings, oh my god, there's so many angel wings. And then here comes Finn Balor. He comes out and he attacks Matt Riddle. And then it looks like he was going to be part of the OC because we saw AJ Styles smiling and did the too sweet. And then he does the pointed fingers. And then AJ Styles was about to get the win by doing the Styles Clash. And then here comes Adam Cole, super kicks AJ Styles in the face, and then he does a last shot onto Tommaso Ciampa. Nothing happened. No bell rang because the referee was knocked out, and Mr. Adam Cole was smiling at Finn Balor. Who is he teaming up with? Is he going to be at War Games? Is he going to be at Survivor Series? But speaking of War Games and Survivor Series, I don't think there's going to be a lot of invasions of NXT from Monday Night Raw, Superstars, and SmackDown. It's cool that they had Raw doing it. But remember, NXT has to worry about their pay-per-view. They had to worry about War Games as well. They can't always worry about Survivor Series. It's not like Raw and SmackDown. They have Survivor Series coming up. And NXT has NXT TakeOver War Games. So it can't be just focus on Survivor Series. Yeah, it's a big thing. It's the first time ever. but they have their own pay-per-view. So I don't think it's going to be a lot of invasions like NXT did. Like every match was an invasion, except for Monday Night Raw. But on SmackDown they did it. Every match was invasion by NXT. But I think maybe next week could be a SmackDown invasion, but it's not going to be a lot of guys. Like what happened on SmackDown. I don't think that's going to happen. Or it might happen, I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, that's what I think is going to be a lot of invasion stuff happening just like this week because of NXT TakeOver Wargames. They had to worry about that as well. They could worry about Survivor Series, but remember, they have 2 hours. Can't just focus on Survivor Series. I don't even know if they're doing the 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series 10-man tag team or 15 tag team bed. I don't know what you call it. But all of those things, and ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. Nobody knows until we figure out these weeks. Because there's no spoilers. Just like Paul Heyman says. There's no spoilers because they're all live. And I don't see a lot of spoilers. Or people try so hard to spoil things for people. Of course. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, I do enjoy making these videos. I do enjoy watching wrestling. And I'm happy that you guys actually do enjoy this. I know I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't have these big cameras. I'm using a tablet. I'm using a phone. Technically, I'm not using a phone. I'm definitely using my tablet to record videos. I don't have a studio. But that's fine with me, guys. I've been doing these videos like almost 2 years now. Well, it might be 2 years after January. But I love doing these videos for you guys and for myself. That I can watch these videos and, that happened, this happened on Raw, this happened on SmackDown. I know I'm not a big YouTuber, but I try my best. I'm trying my best to entertain you guys. That I could be crazy and entertain you guys much as I can. I like entertaining people. I like doing that. It's fun. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for AEW's, because we heard a stipulation will be happening for AEW's World Championship match on Full Gear? I think it's Full Gear, or All Gear. Full Gear. I think it's Full Gear. And that's all for me today. Time is out. Bye-bye.